Alright, Schlockmeister fans, another review from my previous channel, on the air live with Captain Midnight. Let's check it out. Alright, we're in a radio station. That's Tracy Sebastian, the actor, sitting. His dad's the director. And he's a wannabe DJ. But right away he has a few issues. His boss is not happy.
You're fired. You hear me? Marvin Ziegler, you are absolutely fired. You're through. Finished. And you see me in the office. Get us back on the air.
So, Marvin Ziegler there hanging out with his friend Gargan and talking to Paris Hilton's mother. So, Ziggy, as they call him, he and Gargan pick up a couple chicks, and he's in the back of his van with them.
Okay, all you wang dang sweet poontangs out there, this is Captain Midnight with some sound advice from the love Lord.
He's getting an idea to do a pirate radio station.
You're gonna get busted giving him your name.
That was just a trial run. He gave out a phone number, and guess what? He gets a call.
You want to take my advice? What advice? Captain Midnight? I got figured out a way to keep my van. We're going on the air.
Our own radio station?
Yeah, Radio X.
And underground?
Yeah.
Uncle Charlie's gonna bust your ass.
Uncle Charlie?
Uncle Charlie's the FCC.
So they know this chick who might have some radio parts for them. She works in like a warehouse or something. He kind of bribes her by saying he'll set her up on dates with some other guys. So he goes on the air from his van.
They're working double time. As I was saying, this is Captain Midnight making it all happen. We're gonna be blowing out the tubes today with all the hottest music you asked for. Let's keep those donations coming so we can stay on there, alright? Just letting on, do you feel those vibes? Who I am?
So he plays music, and apparently he's somehow getting donations.
Don't worry about it. I got guys stationed at that board so we can pick them up for you when the teachers find them.
Alright, any money?
Better believe it.
Alright, let's take care of my van payment this month.
Yeah, Pearson.
Listen, Pearson, we've been getting a lot of complaints in the last few days about someone interfering with a local transmission. Some jokers using dirty language. And most of the complaints are coming from the West Los Angeles area.
Probably some smart ass talking to another one across the street. Sounds like a CB with a power booster.
Well, see what you can pick up.
That'll take me all of 10 minutes. Something I don't want to glorify too much, but it is a little breath of freedom. A guy by the name of Captain Midnight has opened up his own radio station, as I hear, in the back of a van, and is frankly running the FCC every which way. So I just want to say, Captain, play it loud and keep moving slow, you know?
When he's not playing records, he's officiating the local drag racing and talking about it on the air.
Alright, here we are here at the Van Nuys Street Races. Just listen to this pretty noise.
At one point it looks like he's about to get busted, but the FCC guy doesn't have like a warrant or anything, so he thinks he's found Captain Midnight's van, which he has, but he's going to get arrested himself.
Okay, buddy. What are you up to?
Nothing, officer.
Nothing, huh?
So they decided to put a bug under his car so they can track him to make sure that he's not catching up to them.
Come on, come on. Come on, come on, what the hell are you doing over there?
Nonetheless, he almost gets caught on one of his next broadcasts.
Okay, all you guys out there, I hate to tell you this, but we got some bad news. We have technical difficulties and we're going to have to go off the air until tomorrow. We'll catch you at the same time, same channel. Line 10 on your dial tomorrow. Bye.
So they find a way to like start making the signal seem like it's coming from all sorts of different places. So he's chasing them all over town trying to find the right spot.
Wait a minute. Now they're coming in from Anaheim. God, now they're coming in from Santa Monica.
Are you crazy?
You won't believe this, but I show him at 2,500 feet altitude and he's heading south.
Captain Midnight, guy's been getting a lot of press, and the station has supported him as much as possible, but I want to talk directly to you now for a minute, man. It's come to my attention that the government's getting real serious. The FCC has been here, we've had cops up here, and as I say, we'll continue to support you because the freedom that you're bringing to the airways is what should just be here normally, and that's why we'll fight for you.
He gets the idea for a big party.
What do you think about a party for all of Los Angeles?
It's great. Fantastic. But aren't you afraid of getting busted?
No, you only live once, you know?
Hey, what's going on?
The FCC busts this guy.
What are you talking about? Don't give me that innocent stuff. This isn't exactly toilet paper, you know. Now, I want it straight, you understand? Yeah. Now, then who is this Captain Midnight?
I don't know. Honest. Listen, I just delivered the request to someone else. I never see the guy.
Who do you deliver these to?
Well, I give it to a guy and then another guy.
So the party, I think this is Magic Mountain. I'm not sure. But he's going to drop from the sky in a parachute. So he's up in an airplane. Jim Ladd, the real-life radio announcer, is down below.
To the left, we're only moments away now from the arrival of Captain Midnight. How long have you been here waiting?
About 4 hours.
About 4 hours. You excited?
Oh, you bet.
How about you? How long have you been?
Since before they opened this morning.
All right. Are you really excited?
Oh yes, we waited outside for an hour at least.
The chute is just opened, and I believe it says Captain Midnight in giant letters. He's just landed.
So he gets engulfed by fans, and somehow, someway, he crawls out of there without being seen.
Yeah, shut up. Come on, let's get out of here. I never seen too many cameras for somebody on my life.
They love you.
Jim Ladd doesn't realize his former co-worker is Captain Midnight.
I'll tell you, I've been looking for you because, remember Greaser? Yes. Okay, well, he, for some reason, I convinced the guy to make me pee. Yes, it was not easy. But, anyway, I've been looking for you because I think we have a
No.
No.
And that's basically our film.
I think I like Dangerous Planes,
Me too.
All right, let's talk about On the Air Live with Captain Midnight, or as I originally had it on my movie list, Captain Midnight. Now, this movie actually has some significance with me. It's the very last movie I ever taped on a beta tape, summer of 1989. I thought She's 19 and Ready was the last one, but I actually think, looking back, this was actually the last one. I think I saw it on Joe Bob Briggs. I think he was showing it on Movie Channel's All Night Theater one of those nights. But anyway, or Late Night Theater, whatever it was called. Joe Bob's Drive-In, there you go. So anyway, this movie is directed by Ferd Sebastian and stars his son, Tracy Sebastian, as Ziggy, a.k.a. Captain Midnight. Ziggy is this guy who gets fired from his DJ job at a radio station. I think he was just starting. He screwed it up. The record was skipping over and over again. Cat Scratch Fever, Ted Nugent. And he got fired. He needs to pay his van payment, so he and his friend Gargan devised this plan to start an underground radio station, Radio X, I think they call it, 910 on the AM dial. And he's going to broadcast it out of his van. Gargan is the expert at learning how to do, technical things and electronics, that sort of thing. So he sets it up for him, and he starts doing this. And, of course, he becomes really famous somehow. He keeps promising to play various songs, Led Zeppelin, this and that, but pretty much all he plays is Ted Nugent songs. And there's a Rod Stewart song on the soundtrack too. But anyway, all the while throughout the movie, this FCC guy is chasing him, trying to track him down. They keep eluding him. A couple of close calls here and there, but they do elude him. They put a track on his car, actually, so they always know where he is when they're broadcasting too. He becomes locally famous. He's able to get donations and take requests. He keeps playing whatever they want on the radio, that sort of thing. He gets support from Jim Ladd, who is a real-life announcer and on a radio station, a former co-worker, actually, of his in this movie. And he works at a radio station still, and he says, hey, we support you, Captain Midnight. Just be careful. The cops are out there, FCC, they're after you, that sort of thing. But Ziggy decides to have a party, basically, for all of his fans. And he's going to meet at the amusement park, which I think was Magic Mountain. And he's going to land after jumping out of an airplane in a parachute. Well, he lands. The FCC is waiting for him. He gets engulfed by fans, and somehow in the chaos, he manages to scoot out of there undetected. Has a Captain Midnight t-shirt on. Meets Jim Ladd, but says, I don't want to get in the radio business. I don't think Jim Ladd knew that he was Captain Midnight. He basically walks away with his girlfriend, and that's how the movie ends. Captain Midnight, so there you go. Now, this movie actually, I have a pre-recorded VHS of this. I also have it on the beta tape, like I mentioned. This was supposed to be released in November of 2016 on DVD. And I was excited for it because it was one of my beta movies that I hadn't upgraded yet. It wasn't available. So I pre-ordered it from Amazon like 3 months in advance, and it never showed up. I didn't get charged for it, but when I went back on Amazon, like about a week after it was supposed to be out, they said not available. So I'm like, what the hell? And I was kind of bummed by that. So I ended up tracking down the director, Ferd Sebastian. He had a Facebook page, and I sent him a message. I'm like, hey, do you know what's going on with Captain Midnight? I just tried to order it, and it's not available. I don't know what's going on. Didn't hear from him. As you could imagine. And then, I don't know exactly what happened. Maybe a month or so later, it suddenly appeared it was available again, and I bought it. It was either Amazon or eBay, I don't remember. Then all of a sudden, 9 months after I sent that message, the director messaged me back and said, hey, I'll send you one, no problem. I just asked that you send a $10 donation to my Greyhounds. He supports the Greyhound dogs and stuff. He sent me a website and an email. And he sent me the DVD for free, and he even signed it down there. And I actually did send $10 to his Greyhounds like he asked me. So thank you, Mr. Sebastian. So there you go. Enjoy, he says right there. So anyway, that's it. It's on the air live at Captain Midnight. I haven't checked to see if this thing is still available. I would imagine if it is not available, it might be a little rare and hard to find. But anyway, I'll check it out. I'll leave a link to something down below if you're curious. It's on the air live with Captain Midnight. Let me know what you think about it. Leave some comments. Watch it. Bye.